Hi everybody, my name is Marissa. I'm a distributor for Senegence International. I just hit Lady a couple of days ago. So I am here to welcome you to the 21 Days of Beauty. And I'm going to be presenting today on our Silk Primer, our concealer line, and then our Blushsense. So some of these are my absolute favorite products. I love Senegence altogether. When I first signed on, I signed on for, of course, the discount. However, I loved the lip sense in the shadows. I hadn't tried anything else, only those couple of products. So, knowledge in regards to products when you're pretty green still. I just joined in April. So I use the beauty book and the product knowledge guide, the back office constantly. It just gives me so much information. If my customers have questions, I'm able to look it up quickly and kind of go from there. So tonight you'll see me looking through the beauty book a little bit because I use this for absolutely everything. You can get them in the back office. They're absolutely amazing. So I use the beauty book all the time. If customers message me and they have any questions, that's where I go to. So I'm going to first start with our Silk Pore and Wrinkle Minimizer. So this helps to minimize the appearance of pores and wrinkles. This is my probably second favorite product out of every single product for Senegence. If you hear my kiddos in the background, I apologize. So this is probably my second favorite product out of everything. This helps to, again, minimize the appearance of pores and wrinkles. You will see that this is in one of our airless pump containers, which is my absolute favorite. You don't have to dig around trying to get the last of your product. It just slowly starts going up, so you're losing nothing. I absolutely love it. So Silk has, and this is where I'm going to start looking at my notes because like I said, it's always good to use your resources. Use the product knowledge guide, use your beauty book. So Silk has Mini Poral, which has clover extract that leaves skin more mattified and looking healthier, which I need. I have pretty dry skin as it is. However, when we use our Silk, after you use your cleanser, sometimes my skin will look a little bit oily after my cleanser and moisturizer. So this helps it getting back to that matte finish. When I put Silk on, I tend to use one pump for my whole face. So I take the one pump, I'll put it through my hands a little bit, and then you can do a couple of different motions. You can pat it on like this, or you can go in more circular motions. If you're patting it onto your face like this, it's really gonna get into those pores and wrinkles and to help fill them. Some people don't use this on their whole face. They only use it on like certain areas. Say they have some crow's feet or some lines that they wanna get rid of in here. You can pat this right onto that. And it's just gonna help fill those lines and wrinkles so that once you put on your foundation, it's gonna have a smoother application. So Silk you use after your cleanser and moisturizer, before your foundation. And again, you just apply a thin layer when you use it. It's one of my absolute favorite products. It smells delicious, so that's a positive. And it just feels so good on your skin, and it just gives you that really perfect finish, and it makes you feel like natural. If I'm not using any foundation, I still use Silk, just because, again, it gives me that more matte finish, so that my face doesn't look super oily if you tend to have any oily skin. The next product that we're going to talk about tonight, let's go with our color concealer. Oh, I just dropped one, but that's okay. So we have multiple color concealers, which are good for so many stinking things. So we have 5 of them. We have white, we have green, light, medium, and deep. Okay, so colored concealer has sodium hyaluronate, and that helps to restore your skin's moisture, and it makes you look more revitalized and youthful, and a more just like, again, youthful looking complexion. So our 5 different concealers, green is my absolute favorite because I have some rosacea on my cheeks. So I will take a little bit of the green concealer because that is the one that cancels out red. If you have any like acne spots, or just like blemishes, use the green concealer, girl. You're gonna want it. So I take a little bit of green concealer, I put it over any of the redness, and then I put my foundation on over that. So it works so incredibly well. Again, green cancels out red. Our white concealer, which I have one of those right here. So this is really good for lightening other colors. So you can lighten foundations with this. I tend to lighten Blushsense with this. This is like one of my favorite things to lighten Blushsense with, just because it has those properties that give you that really youthful looking skin. And again, these have that Cineplex in it, which is our anti-aging serum. So it's helping on a cellular level as well. It's so amazing. So again, white, you can brighten and lighten any colors with that. Green cancels red. Light is gonna be for people with like a light skin tone. If you have a medium skin tone, that light is gonna help highlight. Medium, again, that's gonna conceal for medium skin tones, and for more of a deeper complexion, it's gonna highlight for those girls. And then our deep contour, let's see if I have it here. I do. So our deep contour is going to conceal for people with a deep complexion. For those with a light complexion, so girls like me, and I did some tonight just to show you guys, you can use this for your contour. Guys, game changer. So you can use this for your contour. It's absolutely amazing. You put a little bit on, rub it in, not rub it in, but you know, use your brush, girl, because that works better. Use your brush, and then I tend to go over with a little bit of foundation just because I like, as you can see, a super subtle contour. I don't like a, you know, really big, bold contour. However, you can do it with that as well. So it's absolutely amazing. It gives your complexion that really good look, and it has that Cineplex in it, so that anti-aging. The third and final thing that we're going to talk about tonight is our Blushsense. And I purposefully did not put any on so that I could show you guys how I do it. Everybody does it a little bit differently. I just prefer this method. So I'm going to tell you about it a little bit, and then we're going to talk about it. So we have 7 different Blushsenses. We have bronze. I don't have all of these here, of course, but I have a few because I like these for my eyes too, guys. So we have bronze, chocolate cherry, terracotta, cherry, pink berry, toasted rose, and pouty pink. So guys, you can use Blushsense on your cheeks, of course, on your eyes, and on your lips. I am obsessed. Which one is it? I'm obsessed with the cherry on my eyes. If you mix like cherry, okay, start over. If you do some like denim on your outer corner, which is like a darker blue, and then some cherry, and then some white, guys, it's amazing. It will make that turn into more of like a purpley pigment. It's absolutely gorgeous. Try blush on your eyes. I swear you will not regret it. So I tend to use it more for that. I do use it for blush too, but I love using it for my eyes. And then when I use it for blush, in the method that I'm going to show you guys tonight, I'll put a little bit on my hand, I'll swirl my brush around, and then I'll take my brush and I'll go in and I'll do my blush, which I'll show you guys how to do tonight. So this also is water resistant, just like our concealer. I'm touching my ring light, I'm sorry guys. And it has that Cineplex in it. So that Cineplex, again, anti-aging. I'm all for it. I just turned 30 this year, and I feel like since I turned 30, I look even more at things that are like anti-aging. And I know 30 is not old, but it's just like a number, right, that you think about. So since I turned 30, I'm like, okay, what in here is my anti-aging stuff, because I need it all. So blush has that Cineplex in it. Blush also has the vitamin A, B, E. All of those help improve the appearance of your skin firmness. Guys, again, your girl just turned 30, so it's something that I'm always looking at, like what is going to help lift? What is going to help give me the best complexion and the best anti-aging properties? So these have all of that in it. And then this also is super soothing and hydrating because it has the aloe vera leaf juice in it, which is amazing. So the aloe vera leaf juice, soothing, hydrating. I told you, girls, I have some dry skin. So if I'm yelling at you, turn your volume down. I'm just going to say it right now, because when I get like super passionate, I'm a yeller sometimes. And I'm like, ah, because I get so excited. So soothing, hydrating, it's absolutely amazing. So let's just let me just show you how we use the blush before we end tonight, because again, it's one of my absolute favorite products. Anti-aging, hello, I need all of that right now, I feel like. So we're gonna use, let's see, which one? I love all of them so much. Let's do Toasted Rose. Again, cherry is my absolute favorite if you're doing like an eye look. I tend to be more of a bold girl, as you can tell. However, if I'm doing an eye look and I'm just like, whatever, then I tend to use cherry for my eyes. Let's get a nice blush brush. This is not part of this video, but I use our Hydrating Facial Serum Mist to mist all of my brushes before I start and do anything. It makes them, I hate the word moist, but it makes them more moist. And it allows your product to spread and move a little bit better. So you guys need the smallest amount, I'm telling you. That's probably too much. And again, people do this two different ways, and I'll show you both ways. One way is to take that little tiny bit and get it in your hair, girl. So we go and we're just going to dot it if you don't put it all through your hair. And then you're gonna take your brush, circular motions, we're just gonna blend her out. It's so stinking pretty. It's like a nice subtle color, but it has like a little bit of pink pigment to it. So that is one way, the way that I personally prefer to do this. And again, this is just your preference. Do it however you want to do it. You don't have to do it my way. So we're gonna mist our brush. I'm just gonna put a little bit more on my brush. I mean, on my hand, because I put a lot through my hair, guys. My hair needed some blush tonight. And when we're applying blush, don't put it right on the apples of your cheeks. So I know, like, probably when we were kids, kind of like me, you would always see your mom like putting blush right on the apple of her cheeks. We don't want to do that. We really just want to start in our hairline and work our way down and give it that nice subtle effect. Okay, so I'm taking my brush and I'm just kind of going through, and then we're going to take it and we're going to apply it. This is my favorite way because I'm a super bold eye girl. But for contour and blush and things like that, I tend to be a little bit more on the neutral side. Bold, everything else more neutral, and not as like super contour and stuff like that, except for my highlight, guys. So we just take it, and again, you don't want to go right on the apple of your cheek. So there's two different ways you can do it. You can dab it on and blend it out, or just take some, and this gives you a little bit more of like a smooth appearance. Absolutely amazing. I prefer this method, but both methods definitely work. So that's all for tonight. This was so much fun. Thank you so much. This was absolutely amazing. Again, tonight, I'm yelling at you guys, turn that volume down. Tonight we covered Silk, the pore minimizer and wrinkle minimizer, and then we covered concealers, which are absolutely amazing. Conceal, guys, especially if you have redness, use that green concealer. Get with your, or talk it up with your people. It's absolutely amazing. And then we talked about Blushsense, which again, all of these have those anti-aging properties in them. Your girl needs them. So everybody have a beautiful night. Thank you so much for watching me. This was so incredibly much fun. I appreciate you all.